First and four, the Omicron variant causing problems for holiday travel with dozens of cancellations at Metro Airport. Plus, the race to get coronavirus testing before Christmas will show you where things stand at a testing site in Metro Detroit. And doctors told her parents she would be in a coma for 30 years after a devastating car accident. But not only did she prove them wrong, she proved herself right. We'll show you how they celebrated this very wrong prognosis this year. Paul?
I'll tell you what, Grant. Storm Tracker 4 showing no showers in the area, so not only is it not a white Christmas, it is a warm one. Wait till you see the temperatures I have for you. I'll have that forecast for you straight ahead.
Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
And good afternoon, I'm Grant Herms. First at 4, a holiday travel nightmare as hundreds of flights are canceled due to the rapidly spreading Omicron variant. This is video from Metro Airport as travelers head out for Christmas. Right now, both Delta and United have canceled flights, United scrapping 187 flights and Delta canceling 166. Cancellations are likely to continue into Sunday. One woman was planning on visiting her dad in Delaware for the holidays when her flight was canceled.
It might ruin Christmas dinner. We were supposed to pick something up today and can't do that, so it's frustrating, but just hoping the 9:20 flight pans out. I've been doing all the right things, masking, got vaccinated and all that, so it is a little frustrating that it's still hanging on this much, and yeah, I wish it would just be done and over with for sure.
And our Victor Williams talks to more travelers about this holiday headache. That's at 5 o'clock. The Biden administration will lift the travel restrictions it had imposed on 8 South African countries to curb the spread of the Omicron variant. Travel restrictions will end December 31st at midnight. The decision was recommended by the CDC because health experts say the current COVID vaccines are effective at preventing severe disease for those with Omicron. The Biden administration also says travelers from those countries would not have a significant impact on the U.S. and its cases, given how widespread Omicron is throughout the world. And the White House today saying Vice President Kamala Harris and Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff both tested negative for COVID-19. Harris was a close contact with the staffer that tested positive earlier this week. She tested negative afterwards. She also took a PCR test. The results of that will be known later today. And here at home, due to today being a state holiday for Christmas Eve, no new COVID numbers will be released. The next update will be on Monday, December 27th. To date, the total number of confirmed COVID cases in Michigan is over 1,448,000, including more than 26,000 deaths since the start of the pandemic. And meanwhile, the rush is on to get COVID tested ahead of Christmas with at-home tests flying off store shelves. This was the scene earlier today at the Walker Williams Activity Center in Rosa Parks in Detroit. Testing sites all across Michigan have been busy as families want to make sure they're safe to gather for the holidays. We posted all the sites you can get tested on our website, clickondetroit.com. Time now for our first look at the forecast. Paul, a bit of an early Christmas present here with this forecast.
Well, in terms of no travel problems, from the weather, you are correct, Grant. The temps are insane right now. Look at this. Detroit, 51 degrees, 50 in Taylor, 51 right now in Livonia, 51 in Canton. That's our metro zone. Down in our south zone, 53 in Dundee, 54 in Deerfield, mid-50s at Lambertville. Now in our west zone, you see how the temperatures cool as you head north, 46 in Milford, 45 in Flint. And don't worry, north zone, you're getting it. It's just not there yet. We still have 37 in Deckerville, 38 in Sandusky, 42 over in Romeo. As I mentioned, Storm Tracker 4 is dry right now, so that's good news. And we're going to see temperatures rising, for those of you not in the 50s, rising through the 40s into the 50s this evening, and scattered showers probably developing later on in the evening. I'll have that Christmas forecast for you straight ahead, Brent.
All right, thanks, Paul. President Biden and First Lady Dr. Jill Biden spent part of their Christmas Eve visiting kids at the Children's National Hospital in Washington. This was the first time a sitting president has taken part in the annual holiday tradition. Kids shared their holiday artwork with the Bidens. The First Lady also read Olaf's Night Before Christmas. Children were able to follow along with free books from Disney that included a White House bookmark designed by the First Lady's office. And first at 4, we are on top of stories making headlines around the world. We begin in Bangladesh, where a massive fire swept through a crowded river ferry, leaving at least 39 people dead and 72 injured. 800 passengers were on the vessel when the ship broke out in flames. Dozens jumped off and swam to shore to save themselves. Investigators believe the fire may have started in the engine room. The engine continued to run for about an hour while burning. Crews took 8 hours to cool it and brought the ferry to shore. Tensions between the Ukraine and Russia continue as snipers and soldiers of Russia's southern military district hold military exercises near the Ukrainian border. The training comes as Ukrainian and Western officials raise concerns over Russian military buildup near the border that could signal plans by Moscow to invade its ex-Soviet neighbor. The Kremlin says it has no intention of invading and has accused Ukraine of making claims to cover up their own allegedly aggressive designs. And groups from the Palestine Scout Association kick off Christmas celebrations in Bethlehem this morning, marching throughout the city, playing bagpipes and drums in front of tourists. Usually thousands of foreign tourists and pilgrims visit the city's holy sites, including the Church of the Nativity. But this year it's been scaled back at celebration because of the Omicron variant. She was a 17-year-old who slipped into a coma after a devastating car accident. Her injuries so severe, doctors told her parents she likely wouldn't open her eyes for at least 30 years. But that wasn't the case. This year would have been that 30-year mark. And as Paula Tutman shows us, she is celebrating her wrong prognosis by living life to its fullest.
Heather Campbell has spent this year partying like it's 1991. Just the idea that she is alive and well and has been for decades. This is Heather as a teenager, an aspiring performer. She dreamed of being on stage, dancing, singing, acting.
I even remember like the week beforehand. I had just finished the play Sound of Music. I was one of the nuns and a lady at the ball. And life was pretty good. I was just turned 17 and had no real cares in life.
But that changed in a matter of days when the vehicle she was driving took a tumble.
I suffered a traumatic brain injury along with several broken bones. My face was crushed. I have 5 metal plates in my face.
The prognosis was dire.
My neurosurgeon told my parents that if I lived, I'd be in a coma for 30 years.
She spent more than a year and a half in a coma, and when she did come out, she didn't recognize herself.
Half my hair was missing. This side was cut to here. Missing teeth. I didn't remember what happened, and I could only move this arm. Everything else was crippled up. My legs didn't work or anything. It was pretty awful.
She says even though she had awakened, every night she went to sleep, she prayed that she would wake up whole.
Inside, I was crushed. Yeah, I'd always have the smile on my face, but inside was not fun. I wanted to wake up whole and at home. I wanted to wake up before all this. I wanted it to be a dream. I was a 17-year-old kid.
But it turns out the idea of being whole is a relative term, because as Heather spent 30 years climbing out of the darkness, what became abundantly clear was that her broken body could not contain an abundant spirit. This year, she has been celebrating with friends. The anniversary year, her doctor said she might wake up.
It was a wake-up party. It was my friends from church, and we just had a good time. We had some non-alcoholic wine and champagne, and it was good, because 30 years.
While her legs could no longer dance, her fingers could, and so art became one of her most important therapies.
It's an accomplishment. It's a release. I'm making the world more beautiful.
And bit by bit, without even realizing it, she was indeed fully awake and alive in so many ways. She had love and friends and faith, and in a blink of an eye, she lived a full life.
I got married. I have a daughter. Her name is Gloria Ann Grace. She's almost 21. Can you believe it?
This year, 2021, has been the year of putting the past behind her, letting go of how wrong her doctors were, while celebrating and embracing the fact that they were. A wake-up party year, celebrating the year her eyes were supposed to finally open, though apparently they'd been open, miraculously, almost the entire time. Paula Tutman, Local 4.